Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to Lerman on the Local. I'm Laura Lerman, and today I am here with Amanda.
Hello.
And she has Anchored to Life Pilates. I'm going to let her tell us a little bit about who she is and what she does.
Sure. So I am an Alpharetta resident here, and I have been here for about 12 years.
Okay.
My background is I'm actually a physical therapist. I retired from the Fulton County school system as a pediatric physical therapist. So
very cool.
I came into Pilates as a way of maintaining licensure and fell in love with it and decided to get trained. And then last year, almost this time, I quit my Fulton County school job and went full-time with this.
Oh my God, how does that feel?
Awesome. Like phenomenal.
So in real estate, I have a lot of people in the school systems that shift over, and everybody says it's just so much more peaceful outside of the school system.
It's like a cloud. So if you remember Care Bears, and you have the grumpy Care Bear with the cloud.
Yours is gone.
Yeah, mine is gone.
I love that. I love that. Well, welcome to full-time entrepreneurship.
Thank you.
I'm a firm believer in it. I've been running my own business my whole life, so I think that is awesome. Congratulations. I did not know that fact.
Yes.
So you are an in-home Pilates studio. So tell me, how does that work for your clients? What do classes look like? I know you do a little bit online, a little bit in person. Kind of tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So I concentrate with just one-on-one clients. Okay. So a lot of my clients, they come in, they're not a good fit for a group setting because they either have knee pain, neck pain, back pain, all of those things. And then I pull them in here and we tailor the Pilates specifically to them.
Okay.
And I'm all about function. So if it doesn't tie over to you picking up a grandbaby, you picking up your grand dog or groceries, or if you're in a realtor, I've got a few realtors and staging houses,
signs a lot.
Putting out the signs, being able to learn how to brace your core. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. I've got some stagers, so being able to pick up the furniture and move furniture, and tying the Pilates into that is key, because if it's not going to be something you're going to do, coming into me once a week is like, that's fun, which that's great if that's what you're looking for, but I really like to tie it into function.
Yes, you want somebody who's going to actually utilize what you're teaching them. I
absolutely.
love that. I'm all about education too. So I like to be able to kind of build it in. So tell me a little bit about who your ideal client is, somebody who has a goal.
Right.
So is there like a target market? Is there somebody who should be looking for you? Is there somebody you're looking for as a client?
Right. So I am entering that lovely phase of menopause. So the hot flashes, all of those things, I actually have a menopause certification. So working with those ladies, we start to lose our muscle mass. So really empowering women to be able to not fear movement, to be able to access their bodies, to be able to go in and be functional. Yes. So making sure that we don't lose our bone mass, that we prevent osteoporosis, we keep our strength up. So while I'm doing Pilates here, I gear everything towards strength. So I've got a set of dumbbells over there. We do everything very heavy. We'll do push-ups. We'll do all of that sort of stuff. But that being said, if you've got injuries and things, I adapt it for you.
Got it.
So that we can move through that.
So I love that. I am on the onset of menopause. I turned 45 this year, and that perimenopause sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Why?
Yeah.
It should be easy, right?
Yeah, it's not though. And then putting that word out there that there is something that you can do. The mindfulness piece is key. Finding breath work, finding core work, all of those things. While they're not going to get rid of your menopause symptoms, they can help mitigate them.
Sure. Make it easier to go through.
Yeah. And then I work with a bunch of other providers that if you have issues, I can kind of say, oh, have you had this checked?
Right. Well, you have a background in healthcare. So I use doTERRA oil, and my representative is a retired RN.
Yes.
Because she can look at, Eastern and Western style medicine and make them work together. Yes. And I think that's important. So now you work out of home. How do we find you if we're looking for you? Do you run ads online, or are you on Facebook?
So I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, and I am on Instagram, and I have a website. So my website is www.anchoredtolife.com.
Yeah, we will have that posted below as well. Yeah. And if we're booking an appointment, is that online? Do we call you?
It's online, or you can call me. A lot of times I like to have that initial conversation with you just so that I know you kind of get a feel for me as far as what I'm going to bring to the table for you. But then I also get an idea, am I a good fit for you as well? So
perfect.
I like having that conversation, but if you want to book online, you can do that as well.
Got it. I like an interview too. I think it's important to connect with the person. So that is very, very cool.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for telling us about your business. I came dressed today because she's going to put me to work. But if you have any questions, reach out. All of Anchor to Life's contact information is in the link below. We can't wait to hear from you guys. It was so nice seeing you today online.
Yep.